How do you prep your skin before your makeup? Well, I'm going to show you all of that today. I know you're going to love this video because it's just going to explain everything thoroughly to you, and you are going to understand how to layer your skincare and what it does and why it helps and why it's going to make your makeup look better and feel better. So before we get into it, don't forget I do have an online publication called Confessions of a Creative where we cover different topics such as style, health, beauty, culture, entrepreneurship, a bit of everything. I write all the articles myself. There are two versions of subscription. One is free where you get access to most of the site. The other is paid, which only costs you a coffee a month, and you get access to the entire site. Plus you get subscriber perks and benefits and a little room where we can chat, which is pretty cool. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. And I'm over on Instagram, so come and say hi there too. Now let's get into this video. I still hear this question pop up a lot, so I really wanted to do a video completely dedicated to how to prep your skin before makeup. So let's get going. Now, I don't have anything on my skin at all. All I've done is washed it with my face wash, which today was the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Face Wash. Don't know what it's called. I'm assuming that's what it's called. I have got started with dry skin, and we're going to move on with the first step. I want to add that applying your skincare in the correct way is really important when it comes to firstly making sure your skin stays hydrated through the day and doesn't dry out, doesn't feel like you're kind of lacking anything, and it's not your makeup directly on your skin. You've got some kind of barrier there, which are your layers of skincare. So that's another reason why it's so important. But also because while you're wearing your makeup, as much as there is great makeup out today which says that it's great for your skin, ultimately you still want to make sure you look after your skin underneath as well. So the first step that I'm going to be doing is applying my first step of skincare, which is my Road Glazing Milk. And this is something I've been using for a while now. It's kind of just like a facial essence, and it gives you that boost of hydration. You don't have to use this. You can use whatever, but I'm telling you, you're going to love the Road skincare range. So make sure you go check them out. And they have this really good kit that you can get as well, which basically has everything in there that you need, which is everything that I'm going to be using today. Now that I've put that first layer on, now because it's kind of a liquidy kind of texture, you can see my skin is very kind of glowy with it. What we want to do is make sure that this kind of like settles down into the skin. We don't want to go straight in with our next product. You've got to make sure you give your skin enough time for it to kind of like soak up all that goodness that you've just applied so that you can then move on to the next product and your skin is ready for the next product. I am also going to be showing you how you can apply your SPF, because guys, I do wear SPF. I see a lot of your comments talking about, oh, you didn't apply SPF. If I'm filming and I know I'm not going to be outside and I'm literally in the studio all day and there's no sunlight, nothing coming through, I don't put SPF on because honestly it is just a waste of the product and I just don't need to apply it. But if I'm putting my makeup on and I'm going outside, or I'm generally day to day like sitting in the lounge and there's windows and stuff, I always wear SPF. So don't worry guys, I am wearing it. And I'm going to be showing you how to apply it today within your whole skincare routine. Now I'm going to be using my Road Peptide Glazing Fluid. This is another kind of hydrating boost for my skin. And these products are very kind of calming for my skin and have really helped with my discoloration, and it just evens out my skin tone. Now I left my first product on like long enough for it to soak up, and now I have applied my second layer. Obviously, if you guys are using different skincare and not the same number of kind of skincare products I'm using, then go ahead and do that. But obviously I would still recommend kind of like waiting a little bit in between so that the first product settles into the skin before you kind of apply the second one. Let's move on to the next layer, which is actually my moisturizer, which is my Road Barrier Restore Cream. This is actually a rich moisturizer, so I only need the smallest amount, but I don't feel like it's heavy for my skin at all. It also feels really light, almost feels like a lotion, but it is ultra hydrating. So the great thing about this moisturizer is it actually does have squalane. I can never say the ingredient, but basically that helps to kind of like combat skin damage and free radicals, and it also helps your skin to kind of like boost the collagen production too. I think also another thing I like is there are ingredients in here which are really good for like acne prone skin and sensitive skin. So if you feel like your skin isn't perfect and therefore you can't use Road, because I kind of get that approach to it, because Hailey Bieber kind of has amazing skin, or it always looks like that. It can kind of make you feel like, is that for the people who have super clear skin already? I'm telling you, no. Even if you have like acne prone skin, like this is something that's really good for redness as well. So yeah, check them out because I think you're going to love it. Now we've applied the moisturizer. Now what I want to do is wait a little bit and let that settle in so that we can then move on to the next step. So I'm just going to have some of my coffee in the meantime. Now, next up, I'm going to use my Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. And I am just going to apply this around the eyes. Don't go too close to the eyes. And now we can move on to the SPF. Now, when you're using an SPF, you can apply it kind of underneath all your skincare and then you can go over again with it on top. It doesn't double up the number of SPF or the protection. It's really difficult to explain because it doesn't double your protection, but it is better to apply. Like if you apply 2 layers, it still does, it kind of works better. It's just kind of like a bit stronger, but not number wise. It doesn't double up. So I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Invisible UV Flawless Poreless Primer, and this is SPF 50, and this is kind of like a primer and SPF in one. Now the thing is, I don't really use this as a primer because although it's great that it says that it is kind of like a primer as well, because I feel like you really need to apply a decent amount of it to get the the protection. As you can see, I've put quite a lot on, but it does kind of like sink into the skin and it doesn't leave like a greasy feeling. And I don't rub it in too much. I let it kind of sit there. So it will take a little bit of time for this to settle down, but that's your protection. That's the SPF that we've got now, and our skin is kind of like ready for whatever the next stage is. Now, if you were to go straight in with your makeup or whatever you're applying now, I feel like immediately after applying your kind of SPF and not letting it sink in, I feel like you're going to get a very kind of different result because you're going to get everything kind of mixing together and your skin is not kind of like almost matte enough for the foundation or whatever it is you're going to be using to be able to sit on top. It's kind of just going to like slide along. So this is another reason why it's so important for you to actually let your skincare just sink into the skin, let it dry off just a little bit. And if you feel that it's kind of like trial and error, like, you know, you need to kind of change the amount that you use throughout your skincare, it may mean that you need to apply less of something, then obviously do that. It's fine. You're not going to get it right firsthand. If it does look greasy or feel overly greasy to you, then it may mean that you need to reduce something that you're using, or maybe even just skip a layer because it may be too much skincare for your skin. Like you can't handle that much skincare. So I'm quite happy with that now. We're going to let that kind of sink in a little bit longer and then we're going to move on to the next step. Now for me, what I like to do is ensure that everything I'm putting on my skin before makeup it's just pure goodness. It's really good for my skin. There are really amazing ingredients in there which are going to work well on my skin and improve the condition of my skin. And I genuinely do feel that all these products that I have used so far have been great for my skin. They've really helped kind of clear up my skin and keep it even. Obviously, I do have kind of like, you know, sunspots, a lot of freckles on my skin, but I'm fine with that, you know. I'm not like trying to make everything look completely flawless, but what I don't want is the kind of major discoloration, and the Rhode skincare has really helped with that. Now I like to make sure that all of that is looking after my skin, but what I do like to also do is ensure that the makeup that I'm using, or the transition products that I use that goes into my makeup, is kind of like something that's also good for my skin. So I'm going to use my Doll 10 This Corrects Everything Liquid Filter. I quite like this because it gives me that really nice kind of like almost like a primer but not a primer for my skin, because it actually is full of like good stuff. It's got niacinamide in here, vitamin C, and just a lot of other good stuff. It comes in a few different shades. I'm going to be using my Tan Deep shade, and you'll see when I apply this, it kind of like blurs the skin. So you can actually go over this with foundation if you want, but I actually quite like this because I feel like this is something that kind of gives me that extra kind of skincare that's good, but it also is kind of like giving me that nice flawless base ready for foundation or whatever it is that I want to use. Or you could just use this. So I'm going to take a bit of this on my hand and I build it up if I want to, but I kind of feel like this is like going to be enough. and you will see what I mean. You can use a brush if you want, but I quite like applying this with my fingers. It's this kind of like sheer finish to the skin. There you go. You can see how I've got a little bit of coverage and it's not crazy. But I like this because it feels like, for me, it just feels like, okay, I've given it that bit of extra protection in terms of like skincare. It's also kind of blurred my skin a little bit and it just looks better before I've even applied my foundation or concealer on, which means I don't actually have to apply as much foundation or concealer because I've kind of done some of the work here with this product. So this is something I think you're gonna love. Don't forget, you do have a discount code Nina25, so you get 25% off of all Doll10 products. Make sure you head to the link in my description because you've got the link there, and you can basically just use that code on their site and you'll get 25% off. Amazing deal. And trust me, their products are so good. And you've seen me use like other stuff, like I use the pencil, which this one is the vanilla bean one, which is great for like just kind of highlighting my nose. I love it for that. But actually that's for eyes, so you can use this on eyes or, you know, wherever you want. I'm going to just apply a little bit more of this, but I'm going to use a brush because I really want you guys to kind of like see. This is my F85. Yeah, F85. I've just put a little bit on the brush and I just want to show you so you can see, like, you can still use a brush and like how you can actually build up with this. It's like this like lit from within glow it gives you, but it also gives you, it's weird because there's not actually much color in this, but it kind of like blurs your skin. It's really nice and it just makes you look like you have healthy skin. So like, I reckon I could probably just wear a bit of concealer with this and then I'd be done. Like concealer around my eyes, because my actual skin looks so good with this on, and I know you're gonna love this. So that is basically how you prep your skin before makeup. The next step is you can just put a foundation on. You can, I'm just gonna add a little bit now so you can actually see what this looks like, but honestly, it is the easiest way, and more than being easy, like it's not a difficult way to apply your skincare, right? You've seen how I've actually prepped everything. It's really about how you are ensuring that your skin is looked after before you actually apply your makeup. Now you're gonna get the best finish because you do have good hydration. So because we've got so much good skincare on underneath, we've ensured that our skin isn't gonna look dry, isn't gonna look like kind of crepey or anything like that. It's actually got the perfect hydration level ready for whatever makeup you want to apply. And especially if you want to go for something which is matte, like a matte finish for your base, you can, because underneath you've got all this hydration looking after your skin and all these good ingredients. So make sure you're using products which actually are targeted for your skin type, and make sure that it's kind of like packed with good ingredients that are really going to get to work while you're wearing your makeup. So let's just apply a little bit of foundation because I want you to see how this looks. I'm going to use my F85 brush again and my NARS Sheer Glow foundation in Barcelona, and I'm literally just going to apply, I'm going to dot this here and then apply my foundation. I just want you guys to see how, even with all these layers on underneath, they're thin layers, you can still go ahead and use your foundation as normal, and it actually will give you more healthy looking skin. Literally the only thing wrong with my skin at the moment are my dark circles, which you can use a concealer for, honestly. But my skin just looks so good compared to what it did at the beginning. When it comes to the dark circles, we can apply a little bit of concealer. I'm using my Hourglass Dune concealer. I'm honestly gonna apply the smallest amount. That is like so little for me. Got my concealer brush from Hourglass, and I'm just gonna lightly buff this into the darkness around my eyes, but not too close to my actual lash line. Already so much better. There you go. Dark circles are definitely not as bad as before. Skin looks healthy, looks glowing. We have the, you know, the skincare underneath, which is really looking after my skin, but you can also go ahead and apply your makeup as normal. If you want to go for a full coverage look, you can, by all means. This is my skincare routine generally underneath foundation, even when I'm wearing a full coverage look, and I absolutely love it, and my skin stays looking healthy, even though I've got however much makeup on top. So it really does help, not just for the parts that you kind of don't see in terms of looking after your skin, but also helps your skin to look better even with your makeup on. So it's not just about what the skincare does underneath, it is about how it makes your makeup look after as well. Hopefully that has given you a good insight into how to apply your skincare, including SPF, because obviously you want to make sure you do protect your skin too. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments box below. If you are stuck on anything in terms of skincare, if you have any questions, especially about Rhode, because I'm actually using that at the moment, and I have done for a little while now, and I've definitely seen an improvement in my skin. So if you have any questions about that before you actually want to invest and buy into it, then please do let me know in the comments box below. I will let you know what I think of it, I'll answer your questions. And yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this. Don't forget also to grab your I never know what to call this, I just call it skin filter, but it's This Corrects Everything liquid filter. Make sure you get that because that's really good for your skin as well, and it does give you a blurred effect to your skin. And you got your discount code Nina25 for that. Links are in the description. Let me know what you think, and I'm sending you loads of good vibes for the day. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.